Hi there, this is Zeba from Fresh New Start Today. I wanted to get on and let you know one thing that I have actually learned more recently in the last couple months, and that I thought would benefit you as well. I have learned that when you're trying to declutter, after you declutter and when you start to organize, there is a thing called the container concept. Now, growing up, I've always been one that thought bins and baskets were just going to hold stuff and junk, and it was just going to fill up and I wasn't going to use them. As I've gotten older now, after learning this type of container concept, I have learned that using a container is a boundary. Now, the container concept comes from Dana from A Slob Comes Clean, and I really like how actually anything is a container. A shelf, a basket, a bin, your house, the box, the storage unit, the ottoman, it's all a container. Everything that you have should fit in on your container. Now, this is hard for me learning about this because I thought bins were just going to hold junk. Well, you have to assign your items to the bin. Now, again, like I said, I've never been one to have bins because I thought I would just stuff things in it and it was going to hold junk and crap and all this other stuff that I wasn't going to go through. Well, now I learned you actually have to label or assign a bin for stuff. Now, what I have done, and I'll show you in a minute, with all my first aid, medicine cabinet extras, I have bins for now. Before, my extra cabinet was stuffed. I couldn't find anything. I'd have to pull stuff out. I knew it was in there. I just didn't know where in there it was until I got baskets, little bins, different sizes. I found them at Fry's. A set that I could put my medicine in. I was trying to use a little tub with a lid, but of course, when it has a lid, it can only fit so much. And me, I can't do lids. If it has a lid, it's very hard for me to take that extra step to open the lid and put something away. I like bins with no lids. I like them more solid. There's others that are more open, the wire mesh my husband likes. I don't care for those because I'd rather hide my stuff that I'm looking if I have to open something and I see it. But I have organized my medicines into first aid, actual like prescription medication, and then all of the extras like lotions and toothpaste and Q-tips and all this. So using a bin has definitely helped me. And honestly, I wasn't sure how my husband would take it because both of us have never been quite the organized people. But since doing this, it's actually, I haven't gotten quite to the labeling part because I still think I'm not there yet. And that's okay. But I have actually gone and gotten some bins from the Dollar Tree and started using them in my pantry. And I didn't know how that was going to work because my pantry is 2 feet by like 2 feet. It's pretty tall, I guess. It's got 4 shelves, but everything's stuffed in there. So I'm working on getting that situated with bins. I have 4 right now, but it's not enough, or it's too much stuff for the bins. But for now, I'm going to show you my medicine cabinet and how I've organized that. So let me take you over there. All right. So again, I look tiny, but here we go. So before, this all was just in there. Tried to stack on top of it. Not organized at all. I actually have 2 other tiny bins over here. Let's see. That have my opened medicines. as well as a bin for extra deodorant and toothpaste. So by doing that, I have helped myself be more organized and know if I bring something in, it has to fit in there. Because right now it won't fit in my medicine cabinet in my bathroom because it's super small. So then that's where inventory comes in for you guys and for me. Anytime you bring something in, it has to have a home. If it doesn't fit in the container, it's got to either not bring it in or you got to take something else out. Again, same with the closet. If you have shelves in your closet, only put stuff that will fit. Don't overstuff. If your drawers for your dresser cannot shut, you need to go through, find out what you actually like to wear and what fits you now. Don't worry about, oh, but I'm going to try to get into it next year. Great, but put those in a box out of your closet. You only want your stuff that you're going to use and that you wear and fit in your bins, in your container, in your closet, what have you, everywhere. A shelf, the floating shelves, only put what will fit on there. If your nightstand is a little tabletop, only put what will fit. Don't stuff it, because that's just more clutter and more inventory for your brain to remember. All right? So I actually my son found these. I didn't remember we had them. I have 3, and they were stacked, and he had his toys in them. And I didn't know they were there. I forgot about them. They were stuffed under his bed. He pulled them out, and I was like, oh, I have bins I can use. But then here's the thing. Don't get bins just to buy more stuff to put in them. You got to be careful of that. Because then I was like, oh, I can totally put my washcloths in here. I don't need a big bin for washcloths. I only have like 2 or 3 for the bathroom. I don't need more than that. So I don't need a bin. So also be aware of your bin size. I do want to get a memory bin box. I don't know if you've heard of these, the baby boxes, what have you, for my son, for me to put things in. So I can remember and keep it safe as he gets older. Now here's my problem. What size do you get? So I think I've got it narrowed down to one that will actually slide under his bed or my bed. And that will limit actually what goes in. And if it's full and I want to put something new in it, I have to take something out. So always remember, 1 in, 1 out type rule if your bin is full, or your container, or your closet, or your house, or the cabinet, or the drawer. My kitchen, I've got a drawer, my junk drawer is batteries and a big bag of straws. And that's pretty hard to close. So I'm going to have to go through that soon to make sure everything fits properly with space in it. So that is my job this week. I hope you all have a great holiday weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe and keep up with the next video that's coming up. Thanks.